Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. So today's video is going to be a very fun one because I'm going to be joined by a good friend of mine who I've known for over 7 years now, a very talented guitar player, a fantastic rock star, and now a fragrance collector herself. I'd like to do a fun little interview with Kristen Capolino. Please welcome Kristen Capolino to my show.
Hey Joe, thank you so much for having me on your channel today. I've been really excited to do this and talk fragrances. So let's get to it.
Who inspired you to start collecting and when did you begin collecting?
Well, that is an easy question. The gentleman I'm talking to right now, that's who. Joe, you got me hooked on collecting. Well, we've been talking about fragrances quite a bit over the years, but it really inspired me when you started your own channel. And I'm mainly a musician, but this is definitely becoming a hobby of mine. So it's slowly building. If you want to take a look, but I didn't start really collecting until earlier this year. But yep, got my colognes there. I'm a big Bond number 9 nut. It's hard to see, but I have my Creeds in that corner right there. Love Creed. I got hooked on that a couple years ago. And yeah, so it is slowly building. And I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I will definitely try.
My next question for you, Kristen, is what are some of your favorite fragrances that are in your collection right now?
Here are some of my favorites from my collection. I mean, some might work better in the fall, you know, the colder months, and then some might work better in the summer months, but overall these are my favorites. I love, well, it used to be called Nomad, but this is Moroccan Myrrh by Crabtree and Evelyn. I got hooked on this when we moved near Woodstock about 11 years ago now, and my mom and I went to Woodstock together. And I remember I just smelled this, and oh, it's amazing. It's definitely nostalgic, a lot of memories in this one, especially like on a rainy day like this today. It's just nice and cozy, you just want to wrap up in it. It's like a yummy older gentleman, but I think it can be unisex. I mean, I tend to go for more masculine frags, but this one is very good. Definitely check it out. This is one of my first niche fragrances I got into. Bond number 9's Shea Bond. I love this, as you can tell. I've pretty good dent in it. I've had it for about 3 years, so trying to, you know, get through it. I have quite a few bonds, so I want to finish this pretty soon and maybe add that HTTP or something. Anyway, I love this. This is just such a, it's a compliment getter for sure. I tend to go for the clean fragrances, so this is definitely that. Maybe kind of a green thing. A lot of people say it's similar to Creed GIT, and this is really good. This is one of my recent additions to my collection. I got this maybe around April, and this to me is summer in a bottle. Liberty Island, again, by Bond number 9. I'm a huge fan of theirs, and oh, I love this. To me, it's kind of soapy, but in a good way. I don't know. It's very uplifting, very bright. It's kind of got like that mandarin orange opening, very bright citrus, and then when it dries down, it actually has marshmallow in the base, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of a touch of gourmand, very sweet. That bottle's just so cool. I had to have that. So here's a classic. I think a lot of people have this in their collection. Creed Original Santal. This is a special one to me. My fiance wore this when we started dating, so this is my second bottle now. And this is a great one for fall, even though I think it works all year round, to be honest with you. But I love it. I love cinnamon fragrances, so it definitely has that in the top. And then when it dries down, it kind of has that dryer sheet smell, as people say, and I totally get that. Really nice. This one I found, I got hooked on it at Neiman Marcus, actually. I read about it online, Philosophos by Diptyque. It's really good, kind of an interesting design on the bottle. People say that it's a garlic. It looks like garlic, you know. Really good. It smells nothing like garlic. Very, like this has a beach kind of vibe to it. Oh God, it's so good. It's got that coconut and fig. It's a fig-based fragrance. The longevity on this thing is amazing. My fiance and I went golfing, and I could smell it on him all day. I was, I'm in love with this. This is another one that works really well with Eccentric Molecule 01. So definitely try that and let me know what you think. So yep, definitely check that out. Really nice for spring and summer. So those are some of my favorites in my collection.
All right, now I've got a good question for you, Kristen. What are the top 3 fragrances right now that are on your wish list? Assuming money was no object, what would you like to own yourself? What are the top 3 that you'd like to own?
Well, my wish list is ever growing. I feel like every day I want something new. But for this fall, I would say I really want the Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait, the red bottle. Oh, it has that delicious almond note. I'm in love. It's not cheap. It goes for about $4.25, but I think I might have to add that very soon. It's just amazing. Then next, I got hooked on Parfums de Marly. About a month ago, I went to the store in New York City, and Donna was so kind. She went through like every fragrance with me, and there are a bunch I want from there, but I'd say the 2, since I'm sticking with the top 3. I wanted to get Herod, of course. Who doesn't want Herod? That is amazing. That tobacco, it's just it's so sexy, so refined. I definitely think that could be unisex for sure. Really good. And then I also fell in love with the Galloway. I really want that on me. It became very peppery. It wasn't actually as citrusy as supposedly I guess it is. Even Donna was kind of surprised. And we both agreed that it could totally be an all year round fragrance on me. So I want that next. Oh, I love that pepper thing. It's kind of strange, but it kind of reminds me of like the smell of burnt electronics. I don't know. It's a strange. It sounds very strange, but there's something very familiar to it about it, to me at least. And so those are the top 3.
What fragrances do you like to wear day to day? Like a kind of an everyday perfume or cologne, whatever. What do you like to wear every day?
This is a tough question because I feel I have so many samples, thanks to you, that I'm trying. So I try to wear something new almost every day. But I picked a few. I picked 5 fragrances that I tend to reach for the most. So I've been talking about this already. I love Molecule 01 by Eccentric. It's amazing. Jeremy Fragrances, he calls it sexy wet wood, and I totally get that. It's by itself, it's addicting. You never get tired of it. Doesn't offend anybody. Like, you really can spray yourself 30 times, and it's a lovely thing. And it's great for layering too, which I'll show you an example of that in a minute. I know, not the fanciest thing, but I love it. Like on a cooler day, I love wearing Mont Blanc Legend Intense. I used to smell this at Ulta all the time. And it's just sexy. It's a good cheapie. It's really good. I reach for this quite a bit. And in the summer, gotta love Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. It's a classic, nice and feminine, very clean. So good. And I get compliments on this guy, so it's really nice on an everyday summer day. Then I love, like if I'm working in the studio, I like to wear this because it lasts all day. I love Wall Street by Bond No. 9. It really does have that crisp smell like money. This is my fiance's favorite too, actually. Great performer, believe it or not. This will last on you all day for citrus. It's really good. Very nice, very refined. Then, thought I would show you my first creed I got hooked on, which I have so many fragrances. I got to put more of a dent in this guy, but I do tend to go for this guy. So yep, gotta love Melissime Imperial. Great little trick. Combine the Molecular one with this, and it's actually very beautiful. Really nice. This is the first creed that got me hooked on it all. My mom and I fell in love with it down in Nashville. So yeah, definitely check it out. I'm sure a lot of people know that already. So those are my top 5 that I reach for.
So I know you're a performer and you have a lot of gigs. What do you like wearing when you're out on the stage, when you're performing? What is your go-to scent when you're out there performing?
So for each show, I try to experiment with what I wear, but I do have a few that I tend to reach for more than most. And so I'm going to show you 3 of those, and then I'm going to show you a new one that I will start wearing for shows. So first I will show you Scent of Peace by Bond Number 9. I love this one. A lot of people say it smells like Creed Aventus because of that pineapple note, and it's just really good. I got this earlier, probably around the springtime, and it's really nice. It's totally beast mode, so 2 or 3 sprays and you're ready to go. This is great for outdoor shows. I just used it at a show I did at Stewart Airport for veterans for Armed Forces Day, and yeah, it definitely did the job. Oh, it smells so good. Love it. Then, I just did my first Kristen Capolino Mondial show, and because this is dear to my heart, I decided to wear, of course, Shea Bond by Bond Number 9, and it was pretty cool. I just came up on the stage and ready to go, and it was fun. I have a wireless, so I came out and, I jumped into the crowd a little bit, so I got up, and pretty soon after, it was actually a bit after now that I think about it, I had Gene Cornish of the Rascals come up, and he comes up and he's like, "You smell good." So that made my day. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, tell me that I smell good. So yes, he did. Mr. Shea Bond did a lovely job. I've been reaching for this a lot. Liberty by Bond Number 9. I love this. My mom and I both fight over this now. But yep, this one's great for shows. Totally, for me, a dumb reach for the summer shows. I wore this at Rockin' on the River up in Troy, New York, and it was the perfect weather for that. It was like 98 degrees or something, full out humidity. Like, we were just sweating, and this thing performed really well, I have to say. I smelt it even after the show. We were sweating up there. So this performs really well in the heat, actually. It's really good. So, yep, great one for shows. And you actually just sent me this decant of Harrod Parfums de Marly. Thank you again. I love it. And I'm going to be using this for some of my upcoming shows. I might be wearing this for the Westchester All-Stars Christmas for Wounded Veterans concert. So I think I'm going to break this out. Totally, it's kind of got that Christmassy, warm vibe, very sexy. So yeah, going to break that out. So far, those are my top reaches for my show fragrances.
So Kristen, I've known you for over 7 years now, and I've always known you to be this amazing guitar player. In fact, I know that the Flying V is your weapon of choice, and I would just love it if you would shred a little bit for our viewers so that they can see that you are a rocker at heart. Awesome job, Kristen. I know you killed it. Great job on that. And there you have it, folks. That's my interview with Kristen Capolino. Thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure to check her out. I will include links down below for all the information so you can get a hold of her, see her concerts. You can also connect with her on Instagram as well and Facebook. Follow her on Facebook because she has a growing fan page as well. Make sure you show her some love. She's a frag head at heart, but she's a rock star as well. Thank you so much for joining me, Kristen. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure to give this video a like. Make sure to also click the notification bell so you can get great content. And also, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'm looking to get over 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully by now we'll be well over 1,000. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great day.